Everyone thinks hummus is the ancient dip, the one that's been around forever, the one from the Middle East that conquered the world. But hummus, as we know, it blended chickpeas with tahini, lemon, and garlic, is a relatively modern recipe. The version in grocery stores today has been commercialized, diluted, and mass-produced beyond recognition. The real ancient dip, the one that predates hummus by centuries, is something far more powerful. It's made from roasted chickpeas, ground with sesame seeds, wild herbs, olive oil, and spices that have grown in the hills of Israel since before the patriarchs walked them. And this version contains 4 times more protein per serving than Greek yogurt, more fiber than a bowl of oatmeal, and a mineral profile that covers iron, zinc, magnesium, and calcium in a single handful. History. Chickpeas are one of the oldest cultivated crops in human history. Archaeological evidence places their domestication in southeastern Turkey around 7,500 BC, nearly 10,000 years ago. In the Bible, chickpeas appear indirectly. The Hebrew word gali refers to roasted or parched grain, and many scholars believe this included roasted chickpeas, which were a common field snack across the ancient Near East. In Ruth 2:14, when Boaz offers Ruth roasted grain, some traditions identify this as parched chickpeas. In 2 Samuel 17:28, when David is fleeing Absalom's rebellion, his supporters bring provisions including parched grain, beans, and lentils. The parched grain almost certainly included roasted chickpeas, the most portable, calorie-dense legume available. Sesame shumshum in ancient Akkadian was one of the earliest oilseed crops. It grew throughout Mesopotamia and Israel. The paste made from ground sesame seeds, what we call tahini, is one of the oldest processed foods in the world. Evidence of sesame processing dates back over 4,000 years. The combination of chickpeas and sesame is ancient beyond reckoning. Together, they form a complete protein. Chickpeas lack sufficient methionine, sesame seeds provide it. Sesame lacks sufficient lysine, chickpeas provide it. Separate, they're incomplete. Together, they're whole. Science: 100 grams of roasted chickpeas contain approximately 19 grams of protein. Greek yogurt, widely considered a protein powerhouse, contains about 10 grams per 100 grams. That's nearly double. And when you add sesame paste, the protein rises further to roughly 22 grams plus all essential amino acids. The fiber content is extraordinary 17 grams per 100 grams of chickpeas. That's more than 3 times what oatmeal delivers. Fiber stabilizes blood sugar, feeds gut bacteria, and keeps you satiated for hours. Chickpeas are also rich in folate, iron, phosphorus, and manganese. Sesame adds calcium tablespoon for tablespoon. Tahini contains more calcium than milk plus zinc, copper, and vitamin E. The combination of chickpea and sesame delivers protein, fiber, healthy fats, and a broad mineral spectrum in one food. It's a nutritional architecture that modern food scientists would struggle to improve upon. Villain: commercial hummus has been watered down. Most store brands list water as the first ingredient. Then chickpeas. Then soybean oil, not olive oil. The tahini content is minimal. The garlic is powdered. The result is a bland, oily paste with a fraction of the nutritional density of the original. And it's sold at a premium in small plastic containers as if it were something special. The ancient version roasted chickpeas, ground thick with real tahini, real olive oil, real garlic, and wild herbs, was richer, denser, and incomparably more nourishing. But it doesn't have a 2-month shelf life. It can't be made in a factory for pennies, so it was replaced. Devotion: picture a midday rest stop along the road from Bethlehem to Hebron. A small group of travelers sits in the shade of a terebinth tree. The sun is high. The road dust settles on their sandals. Someone unwraps a cloth bundle. Inside, a thick paste golden brown, flecked with dark sesame and green herbs. The smell of roasted chickpeas and cumin rises in the heat. They tear flatbread and scoop it through the paste. Each bite is dense, nutty, savory. The protein hits the bloodstream. The fiber steadies the stomach. The olive oil coats the throat. No one speaks for a few minutes, they just eat. The way travelers eat when they know the road ahead is long and the next meal isn't certain. This was the food of the journey, the dip of the road, carried in clay jars and leather wraps from village to village, sustaining everyone from pilgrims to soldiers to families walking to Jerusalem for the feasts. Recipe: roast 2 cups of dried chickpeas. Soak them overnight, drain them, toss with olive oil and a teaspoon of sea salt, and roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 to 35 minutes until golden and crunchy. Let them cool slightly, then place them in a food processor. Add a quarter cup of tahini, real tahini, made from nothing but ground sesame seeds. Add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 3 cloves of garlic, raw, the juice of 1 lemon, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of sea salt, a pinch of cayenne if you want warmth. Process until thick but still slightly textured. Not the smooth commercial paste something with body, with grip, with substance. Add a tablespoon of water at a time if needed, but keep it thick. Spread it in a bowl. Drizzle olive oil on top. Sprinkle sesame seeds and a dusting of cumin. Tear warm flatbread and eat it the way it was meant to be eaten, generously. We watered down the ancient recipe and put it in plastic. And the original, denser, richer, more powerful was waiting the whole time. Share this with someone who thinks the tub in their fridge is the real thing. Subscribe and hit the bell. The bread is torn. Come sit down.